Greetings, minions, factory workers, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing Satisfactory Early Access. They've done some updates recently. This is episode number 5, by the way. But yeah, they've done some updates recently. I don't really know what was in the change notes, but it seems like every week there's a new update for it, which is good. It hasn't been affecting the gameplay as far as I can tell, so that's all good. So anyways, we got all of this ore is getting put into these containers. So these are just temporarily storing them. As you can see, they're all full, and as they are needed, they pull out of here. And this system here, in case you don't know, is what I would consider load sharing type of system. So if one of these inlets to a machine is stopped and it's holding up the line, the material from here can wind its way around into the more accessible, more utilized ones. So in here we have the ingots, as you can see, and those are going under another load balancing system. So you got some that are coming over in here, fill up that, and then they go off into the respective machines. And because these are bigger than, wider than these are, these get spaced out a little bit more. Now, just before recording, I changed the setup here, so all of these are producing iron rods. So we're going to need another series of machines off to the area over here to make the iron plates. So you might as well get cracking on that. Alright, so we'll go to 5. Still kind of wigs me out that you can walk on these when they're still glowing. You get the idea. Excuse me. Just working on a little lung butter there. So make sure we have plenty of room to deal with all this. We're also going to have to make processing machines for the copper, and a little bit. We'll also have to make one for storage of concrete. Alright, so we just come up a little bit short on the concrete. Now we have a smoother transition to get up here. So get a little bit more. What we can do is, let's see, we need organization. I can't really see where this is going here. That's good. There. So now I just constantly spit them out into that. It's a temporary thing though, so it's not gonna always be there, but for now that'll work just fine. So we'll finish out the platform and get to the heavy hauling. Alright. So we're done with that. I'm kind of wondering if I should use another load balancing system and then containers for all the iron rods. But we'll worry about that in a little bit because we've got to reconfigure the conveyor system. Because we've got to add in 3 more. And I want a little gap between these machines so I can walk in through here. Alright, we'll make this one number 8. I don't want the gap too big, but it's got to clear that machine down there. Okay, and it's gonna be a little bit of a problem with this slope here, so we'll have to work around that. Alright, so we need to get... we can't do that. But we can do that. There we go. Now we're back in business for that part. Okay, so I'm thinking put this stuff down. One thing I wish they would do for this game is put in a terrain clearing tool just to get this here out of here. And I'm out of concrete. Okay. Should be more than enough. At least to get this one part done anyway. Alright, so we need to get all of the iron ore to here and to here. We might just do one machine per. And actually, I'll probably want to redo this one. So, let's see. We need a splitter. Alright, this has got to go. can redo that in just a minute here. There, so now we can crawl under that if needed. We will take and put like right here. And then we need another splitter. Let's see, is that... This is I'm needing some... yeah. Okay, that's not quite enough. So I'll probably need to put it over here or something. Okay. Doggone it. Alright, we'll go with 5 then. If I can get it in there. That's gonna be messy. We'll get that straightened out in a little bit here. So we need some wire. And just enough cables so we actually have some on hand and it doesn't use up all the wire. I think we'll go down to like 250 on the wire and leave it about there. Excuse me. Okay, so now we got enough of that. We'll get the old splitter out. And want to see how far out we're coming from here. That should be fine. Alright, so load this there, this there, go like that. Okay, so that'll feed into that. Now, unfortunately, this won't, because of the output, this won't really keep these topped off, I don't think. Unless these machines get stalled out or you know, get full on material. Now the reason why I'm turning this one off, I plan to put in a steel run of production on this side, So we'll have coal and iron plates, I believe it is, or just iron ingots, and they'll get combined into coal, or maybe it's just iron ore and coal put together. But either way, that'll be over here, and that'll be dedicated just for that. Alright, so we got that part done. We need to get... yeah, we'll go up here. We need to get another load bearing, or load balancer, rather. Let's see, what's that one over there? That's a splitter, so this one here will be a merger. Because then I can borrow from that if I need to. And let me get that put in place right. And it looks like it. I'm going to redo this one for a sec just to see if I put it in right. Okay, yeah. That'll work. And then here we'll put in a splitter. Gotta make sure the arrows are lined up right. So that looks good. And we'll come over here. And then we'll put our merger right here. Make sure the arrow is good. And I'm short on one of the iron plates. So we can just grab a stack from here, I guess. Because I turned all those machines over to producing the iron rods. I can also put the iron ore that's on me right now into the storage bins. Or I can make it right off the bat if I want, but not likely. Okay, so that's looking good for now. Okay, if that's a splitter, this needs to be a merger. Okay, now we got to put in the conveyor belts. Okay, what is going on with this? So that's a splitter. And that needs to be a splitter. And damn it, come on. Okay, something's up with this. Damn it. Okay, we'll do this yet again. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Alrighty. Let's see. Now, I don't know if this will work because they're really close together. Alright, it works. Excellent. Come on, get up there. So as you can see, there's some stuff is going this way, some stuff is going that way, and that's the crossbreed, I guess you could say, the loaders into these machines. So it should help make sure everything keeps supplied. All right, the next thing we need is some smelters. So let's see, production smelter. And looks about right. Okay. Actually, need to go from the center so it stays symmetrical. Kind of picky about that. How did I do it over here? Come on, get up there. So this one should reach across. Let's see, let's try this again. Oh, I know what it is. I didn't put an ample gap in there. I put these too close together. Doggone it. So the end machines are right. It's down here that everything's screwed up. Alright, so easy fix. Now, okay, 8. Put all that in there. And then eat. So we have that one little gap in there. So we can go that there. Okay, that makes it a little bit better. And we're gonna have to take these up, dang it. I spent all that time doing that just to have to undo it. Okay. So we'll go out from here with, let's see, that's a splitter, that's a merger, so this needs to be a splitter. And that's right, and then this has to be a merger. And gotta get those arrows right. Okay, problem fixed. Okay, now let's see if this all works out here. Looks like it's working. Okay, now we gotta get some power poles in here. And I'm thinking we can borrow off of this. Get it right in there. Okay, so like we did in there, we'll just put them in there. There. Come on. Okay, now we haven't got the smelters all set up for what they're producing. And that's all out of alignment. So let's even this out a little bit. All right. Alright, so it looks like it's going good now. Let's deposit that. Make sure these machines are topped off. Well, at least get the irons going. And it might cause a power outage. We'll see. Let's see what our power stats are right now. Okay, so we're doing alright. We'll probably need to get another power station in. Just make sure that we have some overhead. But we're doing pretty good. Actually, what I can do... Let's see. Nope. Ain't gonna be able to do that. Alright. Alright, so we just basically doubled the production capacity. Still got a little bit to go yet. We got to get some constructors at the far end to put in machines to make the plates. But now we've essentially just doubled everything. Just got to get work on remembering what the spacing is, but other than that, it's going pretty good so far. So that'll be it for this episode. It's gonna look from the top. Oh yeah, that's looking very good, very symmetrical, just the way us OCDers like it. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Do check out the links in the description below. And until next time, see you later. Twitch, Twitch.